of the Pike family here, right here. Ladies and gentlemen, just give them a hand. What a great celebration to have you all here as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce the incredible man who I'm just thrilled to have here because of his schedule. It's amazing that we could do this. But ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to call up Dr. Christian Overland. Where is he now?
Thank you, Jerry. First of all, congratulations to this community. What a terrific exhibition. And the board of curators being here, board members, Bill Van Zandt, Jerry, Senator Risser, Pat Bogie. And one thing as a historian I have to say, Senator Risser is the longest serving public official in the United States. So it's terrific to be here in Bayfield. Wisconsin Historical Society is all about sharing stories. And we don't do it from ourselves, we help people share stories. And we serve every county in Wisconsin. We have 431 affiliates. And we started that in 1898. And the whole idea was how do we share history together? Because the local stories that we tell are not only state stories, but they have national stories, right? This Art D. Pike story is not just a local story, it has national impact. This morning, I was privileged, my wife Maura's here, she's a public historian too. We were privileged to be with the Pike family at the cemetery. And they were laying a wreath at the monument. And that ceremonial gesture has been around since Greece. It really means honoring the circle of eternal life. And in history, we honor the circle of eternal life to bring the memories of the past alive. And the family being here to do that, to take the memories of R.D. Pike and go forward, and actually to inspire people to build a better future. So when I think about local history, what's happening here, the great thing that Bayfield Heritage Association has been doing, and the leadership of that, I think it's just incredible. And again, we don't just do things in like Madison or Milwaukee. Bayfield is just as important to us as any other city because your history counts. And it's a privilege to be with you. Before I say goodbye to the next one, also the board of the Bayfield Heritage Association, an incredible job for what you've done. The exhibition is wonderful. The volunteers and board members, a round of applause for them. And you know, it takes a team, but it takes a leader too. And I'm going to look at Marilyn Van Zandt, thank you. All the research you put into this, you now know what it's like to be a curator. Welcome to the team. Again, it's a privilege to be with you tonight celebrating this great story. And when I get back to Madison, we're going to tell people all around the state what's going on. Because it is a national story that we want people to celebrate in other places too. Thank you for doing this. This is what history is all about, is connecting from the past to today. Congratulations, everyone. Well done.
Thank you so much, Dr. Overland. Next, I would like to ask the mayor to come up. Mr. Gordon Ringberg, let's hear it for the mayor of Bayfield.
Thank you, Jerry. Wow, this is pretty cool. So when I first moved to Bayfield, I had the honor of working down at Pike Stadium Arena. And I always wondered, who is this Mr. Pike guy? Did a little research, but really didn't dig into it as deeply as these guys have here. And I am so honored now to read this proclamation, which was passed by the Bayfield City Council last week. And let me do this because this is what mayors get to do. This is the fun part of being the mayor. Proclamation, Captain Robinson Dearling Pike Day, a day to celebrate the life of one of Bayfield's founders. Whereas, now if you were my third graders when I do the tree planting, you can all join me with a whereas if you'd like. Whereas, in the fall of 1855, Robinson Dearly Pike, who was 17 years old, arrived on the Bayfield Peninsula with his father Elijah, mother Elizabeth, sister Nancy, and grandmother Sally. And whereas Father Elijah Pike purchased a water-powered sawmill along with 40 acres of land, which is now known as Pike's Creek. And whereas Pike answered the call to arms in 1862 and enlisted in the Union Army as a private 27th Regiment Michigan Infantry and was transferred to the 1st Regiment Michigan Cavalry. And whereas during the Civil War, he courageously participated in several major battles, including the Siege of Vicksburg, the Battle of the Wilderness, Fort Slovenia Courthouse, and the 1864 Shenandoah Valley Campaign, the Battle of Five Forks, and Appomattox Courthouse, and was promoted to captain. And whereas Captain Pike was later named the outstanding citizen of Bayfield's first century, 1838 to 1906, was a businessman, entrepreneur, innovator, soldier, model citizen, and promoter who worked tirelessly to improve and further the fortune of the town Bayfield, Wisconsin, and was even the town chair. And whereas Captain Pike is best known for his lumbering, shipping, quarrying enterprises, and is to be credited for Bayfield's first street lights and telephone lines. Now, therefore, I, Gordon T. Ringberg, City of Bayfield Mayor, by virtue of the authority vested in me by the laws of the City of Bayfield, Wisconsin, do hereby proclaim Wednesday, August 23rd, 2023, as Captain Robinson Dearly Pike Day, and I encourage everyone to live their lives with vigor and enthusiasm as our forefather once did. Thank you.
Well, I'm also R.D. Pike. I'm Robinson Drake Pike, the great-grandson of Robinson Durling Pike. His son was Robinson Drake Pike, from whom I was named. His son was Robert, and they were all called Bob. And by the time I was born, even though I was Robinson Drake Pike, my mother said, we're calling this one Drake. So my name is Drake. Thank you, everybody, for being here. This feels, between the liturgy of the whereases and Jerry's invocation, it feels like being at a family wedding with a family in front. It's certainly as happy as that, and we're very happy to be here. 18 of us from both coasts, both for a family reunion, and thank you very much to Marilyn Van Sant and the board of the BHA and the college, the senator, thank you for being here, Dr. Overland, Jerry, everybody, we very much appreciate it. Thank you again, we're honored to be here. Now, I know we all want to get to the main event, so I'm going to be quiet now and turn it over to Mr. Wilczek for the presentation. Thank you very much.